We've got Unearthly Legend, Michael, and Greensleeves on the blue side, and El Diablo Rojo, Kitten Duck, and J Sav over on the orange side, and immediately pressure coming out from Greensleeves on the kickoff. Kitten Duck with a nice pinch rolling back to the corner, should be easily cleared away. Greensleeves now with the solo play. He'll pass it out mid to Michael, but unfortunately he was coming from back of the net, so unable to follow that one up, but he's going to put it off the wall, hopefully for his teammate. Greensleeves now has an empty netter, puts it off the crossbar. Unfortunate there. He's going to really want that one back, I'm sure. J-Sav, excellent save. Back to Unearthly Legend, though, who tries to take a shot. Greensleeves is going to do it. That's off the post. Michael now, an absolutely empty net. There's no way Kitten Duck can get back to that one. And an excellent showing there coming out of our blue side Tempests. Scoring the first one. They deserved it. They probably owned that one 3 times. And they get it there. J-Sav now going for the kickoff and getting demoed for his efforts. Michael, a whiff there as the ball comes across the crease, but nobody was expecting him to miss that one, so not dangerous quite yet. J-Sav just noticing now that he is in that battle bus, so the man is here not only for the win, but also for the memes. Diablo Rojo now gonna put this one on target off the post, sets up J-Sav. Not quite there for him. His Greensleeves now is gonna work it the other way. He booms it far. Excellent from Kitten Duck to try and stall that one, pinch it out. Michael can't put it on target. Diablo Rojo with the follow-up save. Kitten Duck now off of the wall, trying to set up J-Sav here. Puts it on net. Michael with a good touch, saving that from another play. So it seems like Orange is now finding their rhythm. Excuse me, the trash compactors. They're keeping up. They're down 1 goal, but it doesn't look to be like they're being outclassed in any way. They have their offensive opportunities themselves. And I'm very excited to see if they can get one here. J-Sav's going to try and do it. Unfortunate there. El Diablo now coming in. So is J-Sav. That's all 3 members of Orange crashing the net off a demo. However, none of them were able to get down on that ball and put it in the bottom of the net. So it'll bounce out and they'll have to start all over again with Diablo backwards passing to Kitten Duck. That was quite spectacular. Kitten Duck now off the back of the wall to J-Sav. J-Sav's gonna pinch it in, unable to do so. Michael with the theatrics and the heroics. Kitten Duck now is gonna try once again. After this first goal from the Tempest, it has been all trash compactors all the time. Diablo getting demoed and J-Sav needs to stall. Diablo unfortunately spawns on that side, so he's able to shut down that counterattack as the touch coming out of the corner was subpar. Unearthly Legend now over to Diablo. That's an awkward ball that gets pinched far. J-Sav with another excellent touch in the clutch. Doing excellent. Diablo pushing that one away as well. J-Sav trying to work with him to get it out of the zone. That's an excellent 1-2 passing play. You'll love to see it, but a demo and a save will stop that one from evolving. J-Sav once again off the kickoff. This man is all over the ball. I feel like I'm saying his name more often than not. Diablo with an excellent save. Kitten Duck, another follow-up. Unearthly Legend's going to take a shot off the post. Diablo now trying to move that one away. Kitten out of the corner, passing to J-Sav, but it's a little far, so 2 players from Orange double commit. This is awkward now. Sets up a counterattack for Blue. Tempest, can they grab another one here? No. Diablo's going to get it out of the corner. El Diablo once again over to Kitten Duck, who's got it on the wall one more time, looking to pass middle. J-Sav in the battle bus, flying through. Kitten Duck bailing him out. Off the wall, patient play from Orange, letting the player with a better touch come up and make the play as there was nobody challenging, so they'll get one that crosses the front of the net. Unable to grab a shot opportunity, however, as it was moving too quickly. Unearthly Legend now putting the ball deep in the Orange zone, and Blue starts their counterattack. A backflip from Michael to get one to whiff. Unearthly Legend now has a chance at the net, but he skies it. Fades away over the far post, and now Diablo is on the back wall. Bounces one time for Kitten Duck, who dunks the defender. Unearthly Legend has to make a good save, but it's right back to Kitten Duck, who puts it out mid for his team. El Diablo can't get it through, but J-Sav can. It's off the corner now. Michael needs an excellent touch, which he gets. And Diablo Backflipping through that one now. Michael getting it over one, but not past Kitten Duck. It's off the back wall. Unearthly Legend doesn't touch this well enough. J-Sav can put it on net. It goes off the crossbar. Back out middle now. El Diablo Rojo loses that 50 at the midfield. Green Sleeves racing for it. Gets a demo for his efforts. Unearthly Legend. Another ball off the back wall deep. He had a chance at net there if he was able to keep it low. He decides to pass it to his team, but it will result them in no goal. 8 seconds, though, as Unearthly Legend is stopping any and all counter-attack opportunities. A shot for blue off of the post, but J-Sav needs to keep this up. Kitten Duck does. In 0 seconds, they need to keep this one alive, but the ball is just too far away. Tempests will take your game number 1. Excellent showing from them. I'm just going to mute 1 second here, grab some water, as I am solo casting this evening. It is myself and HUD streaming. We are the duo for you here tonight. Reminder, this is a best of 5. This is not a finals best of 7, so this first game matters quite a bit in the scheme of things. Very excited to see what leads from here. Tempest taking in the in the wild card round, the 1-0 series lead. And we are just waiting here for Kitten Duck to ready up in this lobby. There might be a possible lineup change potentially, or they're just talking about different ways to win. A 1-0 loss is not something to be ashamed of. I'm sorry, I'm getting word here from the booth. 1 moment. I am getting word from the booth that it is incredibly difficult to run a stream and a cast as just a 2-man duo. That's why we usually run it as 3 here. So we're just working out the kinks, ladies and gentlemen. No need to fret, as we have all the Rocket League action here for you. It seems as though the Trash Compactors are not going to change up a lineup. They were adding somebody to the lobby, so now we are at a full 10, but it will be the same 3v3 lineups coming at you. Kitten Duck and Michael on the kick. Diablo challenging Green Sleeves on the back, while Kitten Duck will do so one more time. J-Sav up. Ball did not come away far enough from the wall for a goal opportunity, so Green Sleeves now is going to get that over the last defender, and it's just in. A little pop over the 3rd man, and that's all it comes down to at this point. The beautiful decal there in the green and black. I do quite like that one. I do not have it myself. But if I were to receive a blueprint, I feel like that would be the one that I would spend the $20 on, because it seems worth it. I like that one a lot. J-Sav now trying to do it himself off kickoff. Wins a pretty good 50, and Kitten Duck is going to be able to keep it in the zone. Passing this now somewhere mid to El Diablo. He's going to read that, but Unearthly Legend getting up in the air faster. J-Sav now maybe going for a backboard read. No, he goes for the bump, but Michael's still able to touch it. Diablo, I don't know how he just baited out the defender by putting it off the back wall instead of taking the obvious shot. Side flipping there. Green Sleeves races to that one, thinking it's going to be a banger on net. It goes off the back wall, and he's able to tap it in over him. 1-1 now. Trash Compactors finally find a goal in the series. And an excellent time there to do it, as they tie things up with over 4 minutes left to play in game number 2. You definitely do not want to go down here. It's Diablo Rojo's going to have another chance at net. A little slow there. Green Sleeves will make easy work of that. Kitten Duck with the patented ball off the back wall. He seems to be putting it there for his team every time. A beautiful pass mid for J-Sav. El Diablo with an excellent touch middle. And my man in the battle bus is able to smack that one home between 3 defenders there, truly threading the needle. You could say he was trying to fit that in quite a compacted space, and he was able to do it. Notably because he is a Trash Compactor now. Kitten Duck awkward for this one off kickoff. He will still manage to get it mid for J-Sav again. We've seen him score it, but not this time. Michael is wise to it. Green Sleeves now putting it down long for Michael. Michael will get a second touch there, but J-Sav trying to shut it down. Unearthly Legend, it looks like he got a flip reset off that, won't use it. Green Sleeves out middle to Michael, but he's playing 3rd man coming across for 100 boost, so it's a free counterattack for Orange now. El Diablo losing that 50-50 handily. J-Sav now Needs to stall for his team, but instead it goes straight out mid for Greensleeves, and Kitten Duck off the back wall. El Diablo, another save. Unearthly Legend now trying to put it off the corner for Michael to take a shot. This one's high. J-Sav has time. He's gonna jump thinking the offensive player was already in the air for that one. He played it patient, knowing it was awkward for the third man who was stuck front post, and he just had to wait for the whiff and put an easy net, empty netter into the back of the zone. 2-2 now with 3:11 left to play. The Tempest truly showing why they cannot be counted out, why they are the number 2 seed in this Solar Conference. Playing excellently, but the Trash Compactors not letting the 7th seed be the curse of their name. They are truly playing up to par with these boys, tied 2-2, 3 minutes left. Michael trying to do something fancy off the back while El Diablo would shut it down. J-Sav with a beautiful long ball. Kitten Duck off the corner. J-Sav leaves it for El Diablo. El Diablo can't score past Unearthly Legend, though. He'll demo him out of retaliation. And Orange is back on the attack. Ooh, under 1. That was kind of cute. But now it's the Greensleeves on the wall. Michael now. J-Sav with a shot, just challenging the defense, hopefully setting up his team. Diablo makes a read of it, but it ends up being a pass to the other team. Kitten Duck will have to push it away. Reading it off the ceiling. Well done, but Unearthly Legend's going to put it off the sidewall, try and put a pass. Greensleeves beats the last man to that. Unearthly Legend just needs to doink it, and he does! Finds an empty net with that pink Mr. Monsoon. Well done! That was an excellent pass, and he knew all that he needed to do. The defender was saving it, so he just needed to pop it, that little extra oomph to push it into the net, and he gets it on that Interstellar Fennec. Well done by that man. 1 goal lead now. 2 minutes left to play. We've seen the Trash Compactors score twice already. I'm sure they'll find a way to score a third, and it might come here as El Diablo. No, he was trying to set up J-Sav, but the ball was simply, it had too much heat on it, so he wasn't able to get it down to his player, and it goes off the back wall. Unearthly Legend is going to beat 2 men. That's nobody in net. Greensleeve just needs to push this ahead. It's off the post, off the crossbar, back to Michael. Michael shoots directly at the center of the net where the defender is waiting. They lucked out on that one, the Trash Compactors, and now they're looking for their equalizing goal. But at the moment it won't happen as Greensleeves and Unearthly Legend are making their 2-pronged attack. Michael will come in, Kitten will push it aside. J-Sav through the air, 1 touch, no second. Up the wall to Unearthly. Off the back wall because Kitten Duck doesn't read it, and El Diablo gets bumped, so Greensleeves can't get to it before Kitten Duck does. Michael, that's going to waterfall. J-Sav is in the right place at the right time for that one. We're under a minute left to go. Trash Compactors need this goal. You do not want to already be on match point. The risk of the sweep is there. Kitten Duck putting that one through the air for El Diablo. Unearthly shuts it down. J-Sav scooting that one to the corner. He will not get it past Michael, but he's still under the ball. He's going to leave it for Kitten. Kitten's going to put that one mid for Diablo, but he has to come so far up. I'm worried about the counterattack, but Diablo able to make 2 touches on the ball. Excellent. That's a whiff on defense. Kitten Duck just needs to dunk. He does not. J-Sav passing mid. El Diablo, Greensleeves gets there first. Kitten Duck now off the corner. This has to be your time to shine. Michael with good touch by. J-Sav's going to come in. Unearthly Legend keeps it alive. 2 touches. One of these orange players needs to put it mid for the other, but they double commit. And that ball is easily killed in the corner. Tempests now showing their prowess, going up 2 games. And I'm worried. This is match point. Remember, this is a best of 5. I'm going to take my sip of water. Let you soak in the scoreboard there. I'm sure Kitten Duck will be waiting to ready up to talk about strategy for his team and how they might be able to avoid the sweep and take this game number 3. See, the problem is I think that game, they had a problem that game that they did not have the first game, and they had their net wide open. They had a couple costly double commits that the Tempests are surely just going to score every time they get the opportunity. Game number 3 now. Your life is on the line. Playoff life on the line. You don't want your season to be cut short now. What are the Trash Compactors going to do to change their destiny? It looks as though Subsider has come in off the bench. They believe the lineup change is the thing that will put them over the top. Tempest, no reason to change their lineup. They're good to go. Diagonal kickoff once again. Game number 3. This is the wild card round of the Master Tier playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, on the Solar Conference side. One of these teams will win, move on to the quarterfinals later tonight, and the other will have their hopes dashed. It seems as though Blue is experiencing some technical difficulties. They do not enjoy the server that they've been given, and we will leave this server and make another one. It seems as though the Tempests might believe that ping is an issue within that server. We will be getting you another one here, folks, as you look at HUD and my beautiful car. I'm rocking a Fennec with the Yorubands. It gives a nice little gradient up the side of the car. I do enjoy it. HUD's car is a lot flashier than mine. Can't blame him for it. It's quite a show, you know. Some people like to be extra flashy with their cars. Some people just like Cristianos and no decal, things like that. Rocket League is very good with their cosmetics. So you're able to make a car design out of anything you want. Toppers, antennas. None of that here, though, as we're trying to be competitive because for whatever reason, toppers and antennas give you less of a competitive edge, obviously. So, with a new server here, heading into my spectate mode, I assume the teams with the go-ahead from HUD will be ready to join the match. So, let's not distract ourselves. Trash Compactors with the lineup change. Tempests on match point. This is truly going to come down to whether this roster move will net them the advantage they need in the series. Immediately, Subsider is going to make a play on the ball off kickoff. Awkward, as Diablo is passing back to his teammates. This sets up immediately a blue attack, and that is barred down. I didn't even think it was going in. There was a defender driving up the back wall ready for this one, but Unearthly just puts enough heat on it to make it dangerous. And the nicest, lightest of touches to get it bar down. Starting out with a deficit in the first 20 seconds is not where they wanted to be, the Trash Compactors. It seems as though they've been compacted into a corner here, and they'll need to fight their way out of it. Unearthly on the back wall, pushing that one away to Michael, who gets an excellent touch on. Greensleeves now following this one up. The save goes right to Michael, who tries to shoot once again. He puts it high. Unearthly out of the corner, not going to be able to get to any of his teammates, so Michael will have to settle this one and dribble it through. Diablo reads that, manages to pass it to Kitten, but this sets up a counterattack for Unearthly, and once again he's just going to put long, and it'll fall under the bar. Absolutely incredible from that man. 105 kilometers per hour here, shooting this one. Essentially top corner. It does fall a little bit, but either way, you're proud of that one. 2-0 now. I feel like I'm in the Trash Compactor from Star Wars, slowly. The wall's closing in on me, a monster. Under the water. Truly a dire situation. Where is my Luke with a lightsaber to cut me out? Where is my Han Solo to make a heroic play? I'll stop with the Star Wars metaphors, as it might not be what everybody's feeling tonight. Greensleeves out of the corner now. This is another blue attack. He's going to keep it himself. Nobody's quite challenging yet, so Diablo needs to come out of net, which puts Awkward. 2 men on front post, now 2 men on back wall. Michael He gets down on Unearthly, who just needs to put this below the man who's hanging out on the back wall still. Kitten able to fall down and make that save. What a play. Diablo now up to Kitten, who's going to leave it mid for their third teammate, but Subsider didn't realize that that was the play going on, so he was a little out of sorts there. The ball just fell to no one. Michael passing over to Unearthly. He hasn't missed yet. Green sleeves. Awkward ball down to the middle, which should set up Kitten Duck's long ball. Puts it off the wall to himself. Wins the ball again, so now this is awkwardly one man on defense. Who was forced to pass it back to Orange, but Subsider's passes also to no one, as it just seems like the Trash Compactors don't know where to put themselves yet. They're looking for momentum, they're looking for ball control, and they're not finding it quite yet. The Tempest team is truly putting the screws to him. Michael now coming through. Diablo making the stop. Green sleeves putting it back in one more time. Subsider now with the solo play. Diablo's gonna go for the bump. Subsider sees that Michael is slow to get back to it and just puts it on net as fast as he can. Pops it over the defender who was going to challenge him. Excellent work. Subsider coming off the bench, showing why he deserves to be here, putting his team only down by one now with half the game left to play. Off the kickoff, it seems to be Orange mounting the attack. Diablo out of the corner. Subsider comes to crash the net, but somehow this goes off of a defender instead from El Diablo's ball. Off the corner. And in. Honestly, I can't even describe what I saw, but it doesn't matter because what the scoreboard says is 2-2, which means the dream is still alive. Trash Compactors off of the back wall. Kitten Duck passing out to Diablo. You talked about momentum. They seem to have had it. Even off every single kickoff. Subsider, another win. He's staying in the air for this one. Unable to get to it. With Jukes out, the defender possibly no. Green sleeves. Too wise. He's seen too many fakes in his lifetime. Not going to get faked by that one. Michael putting it over to Diablo. But Diablo is essentially centering for the offense of the other team. Green sleeves can't get it past the defender. Excellent save there. Kitten Duck with one demo. Kitten Duck going for a second, unable to get it, and Subsider's ball will not result in anything either. At the moment, I'm quite considering speaking another language because English simply is too hard for me sometimes. Diablo pushing this one into the corner. 50-50s for days, 50-50s for weeks, 50-50s for months. And finally, Kitten Duck can save me. Putting it off the back wall to Subsider. Gets a bump on the man instead of the ball. Michael was just a little speedier to that one. Diablo now, a free ball in the midfield, decides to sky it, attempting to put it off the back wall for his team, but he got the wrong part of the ball. Subsider off the corner. Oh! No, that was the go-ahead goal, and it just lips out. I feel like I'm watching the PGA Masters. A putt that just lips around the cup. Unfortunate there. But this is still 2-2. Nobody's quite lost this game yet. Diablo with a good win there. He's got to pass it around two defenders to get it to Subsider. He does, but it was simply too close to the wall to get an angle on the net. Green sleeves. Not going to get it past Subsider. Back to Michael, who puts it deep in the orange zone, and they'll have to start again. 25 seconds left. This is still winnable for the Tempest as well. They simply need one more in the back of the net. They find one defender. Front post. Subsider's coming up for this one. Diablo has to make the stop at the midfield for the pass. This is now another long ball. Two jump for it. Diablo's got to land and get back on defense for this one. He does, but it doesn't matter if Subsider's sending such a long one down the field. Kitten Duck with a demo. Michael sets this one up in the middle. Ball will touch the floor. We head to overtime. Overtime for your playoff lives, the Trash Compactors. While the Tempests are trying to secure the sweep, prove their dominance, prove that they deserve that number 1 seed. And the number 2 seed is just an insult, not a whiff on the back wall. Green sleeves. Kitten Duck with a wonderful save. El Diablo, slow to that one. It comes off the corner. Green sleeves, another chance. Subsider. Much needed touch. It seems chaotic on defense. Nobody's quite able to get their footing back post. And a 3-man rotation. It seems like one is racing to the ball every single time. Diablo needs to jump for this. Kitten trying to prepare himself. Diablo with an excellent settle, an excellent flick. Another excellent touch. Diablo with another bump on net, trying to help his team out. Subsider with a win on that one, keeps it in the corner. He's just got to find Diablo mid. Can't quite do it. Michael, the stalwart on defense. Kitten loses that ball midfield, unable to make contact. Diablo, though, with an excellent stall, an excellent touch over the defender. It's one. He gets demoed for his efforts. Kitten tries to come in, can't quite get it. Greensleeves with a good pinch, stalling the offense, making it easier for Michael to push it upfield. Subsider is going to beat Unearthly, who hasn't been able to make an offensive impact in quite a while now. Subsider grabs that mid boost, so it'll force Greensleeves to go all the way back, and the blue counterattack will have to stop Kitten Duck to the corner. 1 minute, 30 seconds into overtime. Diablo's got a chance. Michael makes the save. This is going to be out to Subsider, possibly. No, Michael with the second touch. Kitten Duck back flipping, putting it in the corner. It's now high, stalling time for Subsider to get back. That's exactly what you want to do. Diablo, Subsider, and Kitten moving out on the counterattack. Greensleeves shuts it down with simply one touch. Michael in the midfield. Greensleeves back flips. Unearthly Legend back in the middle. It seems as though Blue's strategy at the moment for offense is just to put these long balls down the middle and try and set up, but the orange side is seeing how much space they've been given with these long clears, and they begin to mount counterattacks quite quickly. El Diablo gets demoed, but Kitten Duck has an air dribble opportunity. Dunks one. Subsider just needs to put this on net. He does, but Michael with a wonderful save. 100 boost for that man now. Diablo across the net to Kitten. Out of the corner, an awkward bounce, bumping and jumping in the midfield. It'll end up on the orange side. A much-needed demo there from Kitten Duck, and another touch on the ball to possibly stall the counterattack, but Unearthly Legend from the midfield! No, I didn't think he was scoring. I saw Diablo in net, I saw Kitten Duck right in front of it. Neither of them have their wheels set to get to that one. And it seems as though they've simply lost the series off of Unearthly Legend's ability to shoot from midfield. I don't know what else to say.